Hi guys. So interesting stuff. Interesting day. I was just reminded of this book that I got over the summer. I was actually looking for some older Bibles in the secondhand stores. And when I came across, one of them was this Snake River Window to the West by Tim Palmer. This is not a book that I would ever have a desire to read or buy, but I just needed to buy it, and two other ones too that also I would never buy or read. So they've actually been sitting on my piano for the last few months. I didn't really know what I was supposed to do with them, but it's kind of starting to come into play a little bit, I think. So since I've been relating my life back to the Bible, I decided to go look up some names and like number definitions and stuff. And so let me come back here. So the meaning of that town, like the name of that town that I used to live in, let's look at what it means. I've been kind of, my mind is just blown. Now it doesn't want to go. So it's a primary word. To be chief, to lead, to rule. Begin, beginning, begins, proceed, rule, starting. So that's kind of interesting. Yeah, so it's like a bow, an arrow, an arc, a formal an arc. Yeah, interesting, huh? So that place that's right by there, the INL. So like you can't speak against it because that's where all the people aspire to work. Okay, they don't see the carousel around the country of nuke workers being laid off, and I don't know, it's crazy. I think it's worldwide now. But so when I look at the 896, that's how many square miles? 896 square miles. Why not 895 or 897? 896 square miles. So I decided to look up what the biblical meaning of the word 8, or the number 896. And I just thought that it was interesting that it would come to that, especially right after coming to the weapon, like from the word arco, and like how they have that that ship in the front of the town with the 666 on it. Just kind of weird. So there's a few other things that like I looked up. It's like even as weird, like is something as simple as the elevation of the town. It's 5325. I think I got that right. Yeah. Like it's kind of weird how all the words just go to one direction. It's creeping me out a little bit. So then I am curious about the word butte. I haven't searched this one yet. Okay. Well, that's interesting. An isolated hill or mountain with usually steep or precipitous sides, usually having smaller summit area than a mesa, sorry. Yeah. So a couple of the buttes here we can go and hike up. In fact, the Manan Butte, I hike pretty frequently. It's close to the sand dunes in St. Anthony. And one thing that's really cool about the sand dunes in St. Anthony is, see the picture that's on the front of this book, that's the view that I get when I'm always wanting to capture that when I'm at the sand dunes. I'm a little further away than this, but so those are the Teton Mountains. It's just really interesting stuff. So I'm going to keep looking around and, I don't know, see where it leads. Love you guys. Talk to you soon.